what would you say to the growing resentment from the American working class against political institutions, the elite, and specifically our government? Do you feel like this level of deregulation and privatization and the erosion of government social safety nets and government programs have contributed to that resentment?
Absolutely. Look, you're the average guy out there. You're not into politics. What are you seeing? You're seeing that in many ways you are no better off, in some cases worse off than a worker in your place 50 years ago. You got that? Real inflation accounted for wages for the average American worker. Despite the huge increase in worker productivity and technology, all the computers, all the cell phones, an average worker in real inflation accounts for dollars, not making a nickel more than he or she did 50 years ago. And during that period, a massive transfer of wealth, bottom 90% to the top 1%. And you're looking around you, and you're worried that your children may be in even worse financial shape than you are. They may never own a home of their own. Maybe your job went to China. It's likely that you have a high deductible. You may not have any health insurance at all. Maybe your kid made it to college and he or she is deeply in debt. And you're saying, does democracy really work for me? And a lot of people are concluding, no, it doesn't. And they're willing to move toward a more authoritarian type society run by Donald Trump. You know, what Trump said in so many words, he said, you know what? This system is broken. I'm going to smash it. Well, he's right. The system is broken. Problem is his solutions are going to make a bad situation even worse. Our job is to acknowledge what Democrats don't. You know what? The system is broken. We need to rebuild the system. We can do it. We should not be the only major country on earth not guaranteeing health care to all people as a human right. You think we can't build millions of units of affordable housing? You think we can't reach out to the world and address climate change? I think we can. Tough stuff. None of this is easy. We can do it. A lot of people are essentially saying, I'm sick and tired. I've heard all of it over and over again. It ain't working for me. Status quo is not what I want. I want change. Trump may be crazy. He may be a pathological liar. He's going to bring about change. So that's what I think we're dealing with.
Do you feel like this was a crisis in communication from the Democratic Party in the past election cycle that led to the defeat of Kamala Harris?
No, I don't. I don't think it's a question of communication. I think it's what the Democrats stand for. Does the Democratic leadership believe that the current system is broken? You tell me. Have you heard that? People go around saying, look, there's something wrong when we have massive income and wealth inequality, when we're the only major country not to guarantee health care to all people, when you got 800,000 people sleeping out on the streets, when we have an opioid epidemic, when our public schools are failing. You know what? Guess what? The system ain't working. Do you hear Democrats say? You tell me. I mean, I'm sitting in the Beltway. I don't hear it. Do you hear it on the outside world?
No, absolutely not.